Hello Internet, today we're explaining how these characters could fit into Project Playtime, making a very brief concept for it. Remember, my videos are not scripted. I promise one of these days I'll make like a good thing about how each of them could go into Project Playtime. For now, I'll be very low quality. Also, I did say I was going to stop doing Poppy Playtime for a while, but come on, man. I need for y'all to subscribe so I can post videos and y'all actually look at them. Because if I post anything aside from Pop Playtime, no one looks at it. Anyway, here are your tears. Also, sorry for your Smiling Critter and Nightmare Critter and Giblet fans. They go here. These guys are higher because A, they're more aggressive, so they're more likely to be a killer. And B, I just like them more. Giblet's too nice to be a killer. Anyway, first we got Bunzo. Bunzo would not have to crouch down in the low areas. I took that from a YouTuber named Velociraptor. I don't remember his name, okay? But check up Blue Velociraptor. Y'all probably know him. You'll see Project Playtime content. His jab would probably do high amounts of damage. He'd be like this. He's hitting you with two gold things. That's gonna do a high amount of damage. And also, if he hits you, it'll shake your screen for a little bit. Then there's also his first ability, where he would just throw one of his discs. He would throw it. It would knock down. His second ability would be him like lunging. He would lunge at you. And if he hits you, he'll crawl on top of you and hit you with the mallets. This will stun you for a little bit, allowing you to hit you more. But let's be honest, Bunzo is not important, neither liked enough to be in Project Playtime. But I honestly think he will still be a good choice. Also, let's get one that's been bothering me for a long time. Baba Chops. It's mid. I don't know what to do. We can give her a roll ability at stunts, and we can give her a lunge ability. And a horrible jab. She's so mid. Poppy. The fuck am I supposed to do with Poppy? Oh, she got forced by the prototype to start killing, and so she grabs a knife and turns into Chucky. No, we're not doing that. Catnap. I feel like Catnap has been confirmed to go into the game. But would they be a good option for the game? Hell yes, man. I feel like everyone wants Catnap in the game. And I feel like one of his abilities would be filling up a whole room with gas. Well, what the gas do, you might say? Well, it will cause you to hallucinate that Catnap's there when he isn't there. It will cause you to hallucinate that tasks are there when they aren't there. It will cause you to hallucinate. It would even cause you to hallucinate that a sabotage is turned on. It also decreases your visibility by a lot. It would be like fog. And Catnap's jab wouldn't even be that bad. He has claws. But he'll be very slow. If this sounds familiar to you, again, I'm taking some inspiration from that Velociraptor guy. To make this an actually unique concept, I'm going to give Catnap another ability. One that yes, it's gonna sound very similar. The name is Copycat. Before you say anything, no, it will not spawn a clone of Catnap that does absolutely nothing aside from chasing people. Okay? Okay. So what this would do is you could only use it when you're inside the gas. And once you're inside the gas, you would be able to turn into any player you want. So to other players that are in the gas, you would look. like, again, you're in the gas. You're a player to them. But then when you start attacking and all that stuff, you know, turn back. This, I need to make it unique somehow, okay? Chompkins. I just feel like he just isn't a good choice. I'll let you choose, man. I can't make anything off of Chum. I can give him a spitball. And can make him spit, like a lot of spit out. And it slows you down and type stuff. Also, I actually don't know what to give to Chum. He's too basic. Then we have the doctor. I have a fun idea for the doctor. Hear me out for the doctor. For the doctor, we don't make it. So he's in one of his mech suit thingies. For example, Dr. Poppy Playtime. These things. Yeah, these things right here. He'll be put in one of those. And they will be spread around the map. He would have a very good jab. One of his abilities would be to look at the cameras to see where everyone is. The other one of his abilities, and I told you this is what, he would have 3 abilities. He can change the form, which one he wants to be. He can't see until he chooses that one. Then there's looking through the cameras, find people. And then there's his final ability, which is him being able to sprint. His attack speed will be buffed in that state. He will be buffed in that state. And you can use the ability again to do a charge attack that knocks down. I feel like this is pretty good for the doctor. Nice fan art. The doctor will see you. So yeah, I think the doctor is just built for it. Built for it. Not like, it doesn't feel like they're already in it. PJ Pugapillow, another confirmed one. Again, confirmed in parentheses. Let's hope Mob Entertainment doesn't completely forget about their game. He would move extremely fast. I don't know if you want to make him the fastest in the game. I don't know how fast the other ones are. I think he would be the fastest in the game. He wouldn't have to crouch. He would have not so decent, not so good jab, but like pretty fast. It's good damage. But it's worse than what you think. His first ability would just be him going faster. I don't know what to tell you aside from that. That's all I can think about in my few seconds that I have to do this. His second ability would be him taking his inner dog and sniffing. He would sniff. And then all the players in the map will be revealed to him. If they're close enough. Now, how do I balance this ability? He's supposed to be a pursuer. So he sees you. He smells, he rushes, and then he just bites you down. Again, I really can't give a lot of these interesting ideas because I don't have time to think. I promise I'm going to do a good video about this one of these days. In a few months. Give me months. Doughy the Dough Man. I wouldn't hate you if you pick him. I feel like he's already in it. First of all, he'll have 3 abilities. First ability, Monster Doughy. Slowly charges up whenever you hit something. His second ability, he would place down a goo trap. He would be a trapper type role. or he'll place down a goo trap. The goo trap could either just slow you down or just completely make you... It'll make you like so slow that you barely can move. Barely. And Doey, once he places down a trap, if he's close enough to it, he will be able to instantly just teleport to it. Actually, that sounds a little bit too broken. Let's just keep it at he can't teleport to it, okay? Because I think that would actually be good for the player base. But he himself could turn into a puddle, a trap. And if someone walks over him, he can appear out of that puddle. If he wants to. You just have to hold the ability if you want it to be yourself, the one that turns into a puddle. I don't know why you would want that. But you can. Then there's Doey's second ability. He would be a long boy. He would stretch. You know those abilities where there's like a grappling hand? A hand that grapples people? And the hand moves around the hallways trying to see if they can catch someone? Well, that's what that ability is going to be. Now, the fun thing about this ability is that if Doey doesn't catch anyone, he gets his arm ripped off. Don't ask me how the Doe just falls, but yeah, he gets his arm ripped off. He's going to have to get it from the map if he stretches long enough. Or just doesn't catch anyone. That's just a way to balance the ability, okay? Again, I promise I'm going to make a good video about this one of these days. Also, his monster form. He would have a lunge, a very good jab that has high damage, and he would have a dig ability. You all happy with that? Daisy. I actually think she's built for it. Hear me out. She could make pollen. Now, what would the pollen do to the children? Says I do gotta make Laura. She's an only... What I feel like, she was a child named Lucy. She got turned into this. And her job is to energize the children with pollen. It's like the sleeping gas, but opposite. You get it? If they add her like that, there's going to be a shipping between these two. I can guarantee you, and I don't want that. Anyway, she would make pollen. She would either be able to shoot a ball of pollen for her first ability. She'll have a terrible jab. Her jab will be faster than Boxy's. Very much faster, but do way more less damage. I mean, what do you expect her to do with leaves? I know they're made out of plastic or metal, but still, it's leaves. She would either chew a ball of pollen, which would go on her screen, go on your screen if it hits you, and blind you. Not blind you, but heavily block your vision. And also decrease your movement speed. It also leave a trail that Daisy can see to where you move. Or she could fill the whole room with pollen. Now this pollen's different. This pollen, the whole room thing, fills the room up with gas. And slowly starts to get on you. Now it never slows you down, but it slowly blocks your vision. Once you get out, depending on how long you were in the room, depends on how long the trail is for that specific ability. I think I did good at Daisy for that one. Then we have this guy. He would have a three-shot jab. 3-shot jab. I want to make it 2-shot, but again, need to make it somewhat original. He's built for it. I feel like if you hold the jab, he should get a jab that like takes half of your health away, like his bite. And if you don't hold it, it will be his claw, which takes 1/4 of your health away. Now I know that sounds bad, but it's not. Anyway, his first ability would be, wait, I'm trying to think. Think, Matthew, think. Well, he has to have a leap ability, but his leap would just be his jump. To me. First ability. We can't give him another speed up. He would just be a copy of PJ. Well, I actually don't know any abilities. Y'all leave in the comments some abilities for these guys. Because I sincerely do not know. Prototype. He's too goddamn big. Fine. Actually, nah. I'm keeping him there. He would have a decent jab. He would like stab with his hand. You know what I mean? He would stab with it. He would have a charge ability, which is all I can give him. He moves extremely fast, so it makes sense. And since this is before Chapter 2, he doesn't have mommy long legs arms, so I can't give him that. What can I give him? What can I give this guy? Again, y'all are in charge this time. I'm just going based off of vibes. This thing. Dog Day. Dog Day will move faster in low crouched areas. Listen to me. I'm sorry, but I can't think of anything. He'll move faster in low crouched areas. He would be able to shoot a smiling critter out of his mouth that would attack anyone. Now his jab would be the thing that shoots the smiling critter. It would be like a projectile jab. He would have 3 ammos of it. 3 or 5. 3 is probably more balanced. 3 ammos of it. And then smiling critters will go back inside of him. That. What's another thing we can give Dog Day? Oh, I know. We could make him take a smiling critter out of him and put it down as a trap. Now, would that take away from your ammo? Yes, it would. The reload speed ain't that bad. Depends on how long you shoot it. If you shoot it across the map, across the room, it's going to take a long time for a critter to go back inside. You shoot it very close up, it's going to take milliseconds for him to go back. But overall, they're pretty fast. So he could place it as a trap. And when it goes into it, they'll get damaged. Would they alert Dog Day? I think it would be balanced for it to shoot. But I think that would just copy the mini Huggies way too much. Because the mini Huggies, that's all they do. To be fair, Huggy does have a lunge ability that one-shots. But still, I feel like it's just not fair. I got a lot of dirt on my iPad. And for his second ability, I don't know, man. I know. Hear me out. He would bark. He would be like, woof, 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 woof. Okay, bro. Wolf. I don't know how to make a dog sound, okay? He would make that. Then a lot of smiling critters would go inside of him. And then he would have, I don't know, 10 ammo for a little amount of seconds. He could place as many traps as he wants in that little amount of seconds. The ability have 20-second cooldown, I think. And it lasts for 10 seconds. It's like a frenzy. He also moves a lot faster, since there's the most smiling critters controlling him. Pianosaurus. Give my boy Pianosaurus some love. I don't know what he could do. I'll let you choose. Actually, I'm sorry, man. I love Pianosaurus. I want to put him up here. But I can't think of anything. Like, there's genuinely nothing I can think about. Lily. Lily's built for it. She's a psychotic person. Built for it. All the way. I think I know something you could do. She could leave a trap of hair. Okay, I don't know how Lily's hair would be that long. But she could leave a trap of hair. You know, like those rope traps? That's all around, those rope traps that just bring animals up by their feet. Like that. And then when someone steps on it, they'll bring them up to the ceiling and then bring them straight to Lily. Now, would Lily have a good jab? No. Do decent thing. It will do fast hit speed, low damage. It'll be like a swipe from her hair. Then she will have a second ability, where she gets two of her things and just wraps it around the player. And then with her third main strip, she would stab the player. It'll be like a great command grab. It'll be like her jump scare. Just way less damaging, I guess. Then we have this. Mr. White might be here. I think she's built for it. I might even put her above the doctor. Low key. I'm gonna put her there. I think she could be such a great character. She would have a very hard-hitting jab. Tell me at that mace, you look at that mace and you're like, that's not gonna hurt. But if you look at her, she will... Wait, what was I gonna say? If you look at her, she can't move. Now, if you look at her for too long, she's just gonna snap out of it and move. If you look at her for too long, she will move a bit slower. No, she'll move normal speed. And then she'll attack you if you look at her way too much. So people can't just gang up on her and say, hey, you, do the task. I keep her still. Doesn't work like that. When she snaps for everyone. Until like 2 minutes later. It'll be very annoying playing as Mr. Light. Has a huge reward. She would have a 2-shot kill. Yes. Then she'll have another thing that increases her movement speed. It'll either... And it can snap her out of anyone staring at her. It can snap her out early and increase her movement speed. Now, if you hold it, she'll have her mace out. And she'll swing. Now, the swing after that will leave you stunned and slowed for a little bit. If you miss it. So it's very unrewarding. So it's very rewarding if you actually hit it. If you actually hit it, it will do the same damage as your normal mace hit. But it will make them literally go down. It will knock them out. So you can just hit them again. And murder them. So it's essentially a one-shot that's not a one-shot. And then we have another one. Also, was Project Playtime before the Hour of Joy? I think so, right? So, her second ability. Again, don't know. Leave it up to y'all. Kissy Missy. I'll let you choose. I think the prototype could definitely force her into killing her. Killing. She's done it once. She'll do it again. But I sincerely think I'll just let you choose. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope I gave you more than D tier amount of entertainment. And have fun the rest of your day.